So this is another example of what I was talking about in my last video I made. Overanalyzing shit. This is crazy. This one is one of the craziest ones. I was talking to one of my friends today about the video I made, and I was thinking, like, imagine if people were really breaking down TJ Dillashaw, and lo and behold, I found one. This guy, he says he's been training in MMA for 10 years. BJJ Brown, bro, like, I respect the accolades, but you're overanalyzing this. You are overanalyzing this so much. So he says, so if you haven't watched this video and you just read this, can you imagine what TJ Dillashaw does? He says, inside thigh slap to rear uppercut stuns Barao. So he slaps his thigh and then throws a rear uppercut. Okay. Yeah. And then he goes to his darting V-step to get Barao chasing him before shifting with a left hand back to orthodox to get on the front foot. Now, I'm sure this guy is expecting people to understand this who've been training. I don't expect this guy to have written this expecting people who don't train or don't know I guess this language, I guess you could say, or the way things are named, because a lot of gyms say things differently. Like, obviously the way this guy trains, he calls whatever TJ Dillashaw did a darting V-step. I know a V-step is a footwork term, but and I'm guess a darting would mean like you do it quick, because that's just common sense. But people aren't going to be able to think of that in their head. But when they watch the video, it's so like, you don't even have to read this. You just watch the video and you can understand what you're looking at. If you have the basic understanding, like you watched MMA before, you understand what it entails, wrestling and all that type of stuff, wrestling, striking, all kicks, elbows, and all that shit. So now I'm gonna watch the video and see what he actually does. So he level changes is what he does. He level changes because pretty sure DJ Dillashaw is a wrestler. Pretty sure that's his background. He level changes. Yeah, you could say he slapped his thigh. Yeah, but that's just like, you're saying it in such a weird way. Just say level changed, because that's literally all he did. He had a basic level change into an uppercut, which was nice. I was clean. Which he does rock him. Or he stuns him. And then he does a right hand and then moves. Now, this was nice. And then he throws a right hand and moves away. The reason he threw the right hand is for Barao to react, so he couldn't keep coming forwards. So then he can move for free, which it worked. Then he throws he blitzes forward with a combination. I'm guessing just to back Barao up, which worked because he just stunned him. And that's it. That's all he did. It's not that deep. You could literally just say he level changed, threw an uppercut that stunned Barao, then he threw a throwaway punch to move, and then he backed up Barao with a combination while moving forwards. That's it. That's so simple to understand. But yeah, this was just another example of this type of breakdown stuff. Like, it's crazy, because it's kind of like misinformation almost, because you're making people think it's like so deep when it's just not, man. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this one because I thought this was another great example of what I was talking about.